Before today, I didn't know who Johnny Harris was. I was simply scrolling on TikTok when I found a video from Tom Mulaney, a Stanford professor of Chinese history, where he asked the question.
Should I sue Johnny Harris?
This led me to Tom's full video on his YouTube channel, where he lays out his entire case against Johnny's new video named How China Conquered the Keyboard. Let's slow it down just a little bit. Like me, you might not know who Johnny Boy is before finding this video. Johnny Harris is a senior producer at Vox, and his profile on their website describes him as a filmmaker and journalist. Aside from Vox, he has a YouTube channel with nearly 2 million subscribers where he creates videos on a wide range of topics, from the real reason McDonald's ice cream machine breaks to the Taliban. His videos normally have strong editing and have the kind of quality you would expect from someone who's working for a company like Vox. Johnny seems to follow the formula of creating some videos on seemingly random topics, but he also creates videos about topical current events, which he has a video of each type that I want to talk about. His video about the Taliban and the video I mentioned previously about China and keyboards, which is where I'll start this video. How China Conquered the Keyboard explains how China was able to overcome the complexities of their language to create a typing style that worked with a QWERTY keyboard and even allows them to type faster on average than most people in the West. He speaks with a man named Mangle, a friend of his who grew up in Taiwan, to learn more about this subject and how they type on keyboards and on their phones. Mangle is the only resource we are given in this video. There are no citations or mentions of articles. The closest thing we have is him mentioning typing contests and their fastest typers, but we aren't actually given names of these contests or anything like that. Enter Tom Mulaney. Tom's video is short and to the point. You could go and watch it and come back. It's only about 4 minutes, I believe. He explains how the subject matter has basically been his life for the past 15 years, and then shows examples of Johnny paraphrasing his work without Johnny really crediting him in any way. Johnny's videos seem to be mostly devoid of citations or sources of any kind, despite much of the subject matter being like documentary style, leading you to believe he's had to do some amount of research on these subjects, likely leading him to others who have created works on similar subject matter. Doesn't that seem just a little bit odd? You don't even have to bog your video down with it. Just a simple like citation in the video, citing your source in the description. We all learned this like in our intro to writing class. It's a very basic thing. Sources aren't solely meant to be a tool to prove you are right either. They allow people who are interested in the subject matter you're presenting to dive deeper into the discussion. Even if he hypothetically used his own published paper as a source for this video, if we evaluated this in a like academics lens, it would still be considered plagiarism because of not identifying his source. I spoke about this a bit with a friend of mine who is a bit stronger when it comes to like writing critique, and we agreed this is a pretty common problem with video essay style videos. They just seem to be devoid of any kind of paper trail when it comes to their sources. And then well executed ones like this will be just repeated as fact, even though, like, in this video's comment section, we're already seeing people like point out inconsistencies and just straight up corrections to things he has in it. I might be grasping a little bit, but I feel like when you're creating content like this, it is important to cite your sources for a myriad of reasons. Even if his sources weren't necessarily Tom Mulaney's works, I feel like this information isn't just easily accessible, like that he just found it all and put it all together. On to his most recent video, The Taliban is Lying, Don't Believe Them. The situation in Afghanistan is terrible, with military and civilians losing their lives as the US pulls out of the country. This is a foreign conflict that has honestly just been handled poorly. Johnny's video and his whole stance is hinged off the statements of his neighbor, no other sources, and it's a rather short video. I'm not saying his neighbor is lying either. It is just all he seems to be hinging his argument on. For a conflict that has spanned 20 years, I feel as if we shouldn't have such a basic approach to it, especially someone who labels himself a journalist. This isn't me supporting the Taliban either. I just think this approach to the subject matter is almost negligent. He also has his comments turned off on the video, so there's no discourse or anything that can happen. He just posted it. There's just one link into about how to support people in Afghanistan, which I fully support, but it's just feels very almost tone deaf. I hate to make such a critical video on someone I found today, but I did go through and watch a bunch of his videos. His editing skills are wonderful. Like his presentation seems very good. I just think his approach and like his way of giving you information without very much backing up that information just seems a little odd. But hey, if you like the video, make sure to hit a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all the social media platforms. I've been streaming more on Twitch. This is the most political leaning video I've ever made, but that's whatever. I'm just kind of making videos I feel like making. So hey, have a nice day.